The shock result of the weekend came at Pittodrie's. Hearts showed they've not given up hope of avoiding the drop just yet. Despite going goal behind against Aberdeen, the Jambos stayed in the game, then produced quite a stunning comeback. It was a game full of controversy though, which Aberdeen dominated, Michael, in the early parts.
Yeah, I think by all accounts everybody that was at the game spoke about how well Aberdeen had started the game, and you know, they looked well on top, thoroughly deserved their lead. And obviously McGinn banging another goal in. This was a real turning point. Obviously Barry Robson picking up a yellow card here. I think there's no complaints there, but ultimately he gets sent off, and I think that's what turned the game for them. Yeah,
Aberdeen have been playing really well of late, and this also a turning point. Derek McInnes fuming that this wasn't a penalty, a red card to Dylan McGowan as well.
Well, for me, it's a stonewaller. I mean, it's, like you said, if he's pulled up for that, then you get your penalty in it, and you're looking at a red card. And I mean, the fact that they get a penalty for this looks like the ref may have evened it up a little bit. But I mean, the fact that Aberdeen are now going to be missing Barry Robson for games, and also Willow Flood.
Yeah, he's pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, now out injured. I mean, and they're two big characters and big players for the club, so there'll be a big miss. You
feel for Derek McInnes, he just can't get them together consistently.
No, obviously this is it here, which is unfortunate, but it is a yellow card. You know, Hearts are on the break there with Jason Holt, and you can understand how he's picked up another yellow card. Very unfortunate, of course, for McInnes trying to get those guys together, but the guys that have been in and deputised have done very well for him as well.
And here's Jamie Walker.
Yeah.
Hearts, he started so well this season. Do you think he's getting back to his best?
I mean, he's a real talented player. I think that, you know, you're going to expect that with youngsters, that they're going to have a dip in form from time to time. But I think the key for him is a bit more consistency and his work rate, ethic. But he's got this in his locker, you know, drifting past players, and very much like Gould as well, he's got an end product there, which is a huge thing.
What could this do for the confidence, Jody? No wins in 8, and all of a sudden you produce this at Pittodrie.
Well, I think you said it all. I mean, the fact that they've done it against Aberdeen is a great sign for the future, because Aberdeen have been absolutely flying at the minute, and obviously Hearts not doing great. So to go there and turn them over, granted there was a few instances in the game that maybe played a part in that, but they'd like to think that they'd take confidence from that.
Next few results now could be key as well. Next game against Ross County.
Yeah, massive, obviously at home as well. Just looking at that goal there, and just as well Steve will score, because I'm pretty sure the guys in the middle would have been going mental if he hadn't.
He scored a few of them recently, hasn't he? So there were plenty going on in Scottish football over the last 7 days, that's for sure, and we'll finish as usual with William McIlvanny's defining words.
Terry Butcher said goodbye to an old friend as he sat and admired his creation. A far more daunting challenge awaits the former England captain as he is set with the task of bringing some much-needed sunshine back to Leith. Celtic's Amsterdam heartache was soothed by some Dutch courage in Dingwall. This particular Flying Dutchman has turned out to be quite a find for the champions. Scant consolation for the Highlanders will come in the knowledge that they at least completed a fixture. Elsewhere, bloodied hearts were revived in Aberdeen as the Dons slumped to a surprising defeat. A Tynecastle resurgence? Who knows? But the patient is fighting. More plaudits and praise for a team united in destroying its opponents with flair and finesse, mothering the victims on this occasion. It was the Saints to the fore in Maryhill and McDermott Park. Thistle could certainly do with a change of fortune at Firhill. The Johnsons of Kilmarnock are in much need of some magic.